Hi everyone, my name is Sam, and I'm the founder of Katana, which is a tool that turns full podcast episodes into short, engaging clips you can reuse on your social media channels. As I've been getting feedback from you guys, I've been making improvements, so I'm recording this video to give an overview of some of the latest changes I've made to Katana. So first and foremost, when you do upload video to Katana and generate clips, you have the option to export in multiple layouts. So there's the portrait layout for audiences on, say, TikTok or Instagram, but then you also have landscape and square layouts if you have audiences on desktop platforms like LinkedIn. And when you normally do videos on landscape, the default is to just show the full video. But if you think about it from your audience's perspective, the layout that you recorded, which may have been done in a tool like StreamYard or Riverside or Restream, is more or less targeted for audiences on platforms like YouTube, where you can watch the full video. But if you're looking at these clips while scrolling through a social media feed, the actual layout is pretty small. So to address that, I've added a presenter layout, which will look at the faces, decide who's speaking, and then show just that person. And so for this clip, where I'm asking my guest, Nick Taylor, about what a growth product manager is, it's a lot easier when scrolling through to just show, for example, the person who's speaking, and then, put this as the title, like what is a growth, and then we just kind of put that over here. Super simple, but it's a lot less crowded than looking at the full video. And then also gives you the title up front. So as people are scrolling through their LinkedIn feed, they can just read the title. Normally these audios and videos are by default on mute. So then, if that's something of interest, then they can actually go or stop scrolling and actually watch through the full, minute clip. And that way you can get just a little bit more engagement out of your content and make it easier for your audience members to kind of get that hook on desktop platforms like LinkedIn. On top of the landscape view, we've also added some new layouts on the square layout as well. So by default, the square layout kind of looks like this, where you just take the landscape video and then you add some bars on top, and that's kind of ugly. But then, well, first, and I didn't show this with the landscape view, but you can change the background color. So it defaults to black because, what else are we going to default to? But you can add in a solid color. So let's say I want to change this to like something like red. Sorry, this is a bit finicky. I'll fix that. And then you can also change it to a gradient. And so for, say, Katana, we're going with a generally purplish theme, and then so I can change the gradient to look a little bit like this, and yeah, it's not complicated, but it looks better, right? And then obviously, presumably you have your own branding, so you can just upload a template like a background image, and it'll just overlay on the background. So if you export whatever background image you want, maybe you can design it in Canva or some other design software, export it as an image like a PNG, and then you can just upload it using this background upload image button here, and it'll overlay that as the background. And then same thing with here with Square. You can change the color if you want. So just for simplicity's sake, I'm going to change it to like a red or something, or maybe actually I like the gradients better. Let's do a gradient. Yeah, something purplish, just to illustrate the background. But then honestly, like, again, for the same reason with landscape, it's kind of small. So what we've done is we've added a active speaker layout and a multi-speaker layout. So for the active speaker, it just blows up your face so you can see the whole thing. And then you also have like the multi-speaker layout, so you can see both of us speaking at the same time. And again, it kind of goes back to the psychology piece where people tend to focus on faces, and that's what attracts people's attention. And so the more you can bring the faces up front, that's how you get people to stop scrolling through a feed and actually go pay attention to whatever clip or content you've put down. And so that's what these new layouts have been designed to address. Again, it's not that complicated at the end of the day. It's just some nice, quality of life things to just make your content look a little bit better. And again, these are all platform specific. So it's not like you have to choose this versus a portrait layout. Like you can choose the layout that you think looks best on portrait, download that for your audiences on TikTok, Instagram, then go over to landscape, download this for your audiences on LinkedIn, whatever other platforms you want. Let's say you want to share something on Facebook, you can choose the active speaker or the multi-speaker, download it in Square for your audiences on Facebook, whatever you want. I think the goal for Katana is we take care of the heavy lifting in the background, so you don't have to deal with like editing and waveforms, and you just make sure that the content meets what the look and feel and branding that you're going for, and we'll take care of the rest. If there's any other feedback or changes you'd like to see with the app, please let me know, comment in this video, and yeah, thanks so much.